YouTubies. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since I've updated. However, things have been crazy, 2020. I hope you're all doing well and keeping busy, and gardening, doing stuff around your house. I think we're all getting stuff done around our house right now. And things just got crazy, and I figured I'll start filming again and give you an update on the yard, the pond. I've added some stuff, and I'll show you some of the things I've done. And I'm going to be adding an Alice in Wonderland garden, and I thought I'd bring you on that journey with me. Just something fun to do. My daughters had found an old chair for me, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but now I know what I'm going to do with it. It's going to be Alice's chair. So I'm going to do a whole down the rabbit hole. Kind of cool. So let me take you on a tour and show you what's been going on. Nothing's done complete yet. I mean, gardens are always a work in progress. I see people that have their gardens done, and I'm like, that'll never be me. But it is what it is. I always have a million things in my mind what I want to do. But I'll show you what I've gotten done, and I'll show you what I'm working on. So let's go check it out. Okay, so this is the pond. I don't know. I'll put a picture in from last year. I've added that area over there is where the pump is now. I used to have it over here, but I didn't like the way it was looking because this is where the patio is going to be, and I didn't like the look of it. So I put it over there, and I put rock around it. It's in a tub, and it pulls all the top debris into there, which works really well. I'm really happy. The only thing is I got to keep taking all my water hyacinth out because it sucks it in, as you can see. But you see how it pulls all the leaves and stuff, which is awesome. I have this sitting here. There's a basket down in there that's on top of the pump, so it sucks everything down into this basket, which is nice. So there's water lilies. Got my elephant ears came up, real nice. I redid the waterfall a little bit, put a new stone in there to make it more even. And I will show you some of the cool things that I've gotten done. So those are some of the mushrooms we made last year. One fell over. I got somebody visiting the pond that is pretty destructive when they come near it. So I don't know what it is yet. Got lots going on in the pond though. So that's the waterfall. That's a mermaid. My son and his fiance bought me for Mother's Day. Now I'm still working on all of this, but this is going to be a walkway. I started it, but I added a stepping stone. So the water will flow around it, and that's the waterfall. So it's flowing down into there. It's coming down there. And it's flowing around the walk. So what I have it is you just step. You can step right over the stream. And I'm going to make stepping stones up in here. This I put rock all up in here. There's a rose bush, a maple, Japanese maple. And there's another angel. I love her. She's so pretty. And I put this, I forget what this is called, but it's a ground cover. It's just so plush. I thought she would look good sleeping there. So on down the stream from the stepping stone, I put lava rock in there with some water hyacinth and stuff like that. Plants help filtrate the water, which as you can see now, This pond is, you're gonna see, you see algae on the rocks. However, the water is crystal clear. Crystal clear. Couldn't be happier with the filtration in this pond. So over there, I'm still working on that. So I made that, those are all stepping stones that I made out of cement. And then I made a cement right there in front of the swing to put your feet on, sit and relax. And those are the mushrooms. I repainted them, but I'm gonna redo the stems on those for my Alice in Wonderland garden. And that's the chair. It's a funky chair that my girls brought home for me. They found on the side of the road and they brought it home, and I just didn't know what I was going to do with it all this time. And I'm like, I want to do something with it. However, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then my son and I were talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to do an Alice in Wonderland theme. And I'm going to do it under here. As you can see, this is a work in progress. So that little hole right there is going to be the rabbit hole. And then I'm going to put fairy lights all through here with the mushrooms. I'm going to take this rose bush out because it shouldn't be under this tree anyways. I was just waiting for it to get done blooming. So these guys are getting moved out of there. The chair is going to be integrated somewhere in here, and I'm going to make a walkway. And I have these rabbits, and I love them so much. These guys. And I think they will go good under there. It's kind of cool, huh? So, got those, and I'm gonna put them under there. And then this patio we've been working on. So that's just the base for the patio. I'm going to cover the top in like the Lucky Stones in concrete to make it match from the pond. So it'll integrate right in with the pond like I did over here. But this will be concrete. And this one I mixed it way too dry. It was like getting ready to rain, and I was trying to hurry up. And that was the last one I put in, so it needs fixed. No big deal. So I use this to come over and feed them. This is my place I sit. And there they are. There's 9. I had 11. One, I think a predator tried to get him because he had a scratch up his belly and his fin was gone. I tried to save him, but it didn't work. He passed away. And then I'm missing another one, which I think somebody got to, but that's actually, they hide under there. That's for them to hide. And then they hide under the waterfall too, but I need to put another big rock in here. I think they need another place to hide. But otherwise they're doing pretty good. Just, if you see they're like going back and forth real quick, they, something's scaring them at night. So I'm gonna put a camera out here eventually and see what the heck's going on. So, and that's working on that. That's gonna be a walkway. And I want to build something over there, and it's gonna be like a hobbit house, but we'll see. That'll be next year. So, but yeah, it's come quite far. Real happy, real happy with it. Everybody loves it. And we got some plants in there. And let's see, what else can I show you guys? So I repainted the mushrooms, the tops of them, and I coated them with polyurethane, because when I painted them last year I didn't, and I forgot because I was working on the pond and they faded real bad. So I polyurethaned them, took him out to polyurethane him. So I did him so everything looks a little shiny. That's glitter on top of there. I added some glitter to them to make them glisten a little bit when the fairy lights are twinkling. And then I'm going to redo the stems to make them look more like a mushroom stem. That one's just sitting on there, so I got to do a stem for him. And so I got 2 tons of sand, because of course, concrete. I love concrete. So I added this arbor, and I put fairy lights on it. And I'll insert a picture of that or a video in here of that. And then that arbor my son bought me for my birthday. And I have trumpet vine growing up there. It should bloom next year. It's actually almost made it down the other side already. And I have fairy lights on there also. So they come on, they're solar. So they come on, there's the panel there, and they come on at night. But I might do a short video on that and then show you guys which ones they were that I purchased so that you know. Because it's really hard when you're on Amazon. You don't know what to buy. You know? It's like, who's being truthful and what's going on. So, the garden, I had kale planted in there. And them little white moth things laid eggs. I didn't catch it and killed them. So those are pumpkins. And I'm gonna actually, I'll show you what I do when they start growing. But there's the tomato garden, because that's my biggest thing. I love tomato sandwiches. So, and there's beans growing back there. And everything's, I'm always like a catastrophe working on stuff. And as you can see, there's always all kind of tools out. Those are birdhouse gourds. I don't know how, they just came up now. I planted them in March. So I have no idea what happened there. And then I planted some stuff along here. That's a pussy willow. That's a rose of Sharon. And that over there is a butterfly bush, because I'm trying to create it to come up over to give some shade to the pond, because it's just so shade. It's just so sunny here in the morning and afternoon. Just need a little bit of shade because I get so much algae. But I'm trying to keep an all-natural pond without, you know, putting a lot of chemical in. But we'll see if we can get the fish up. I'll feed them. They usually come up for food though. I'm standing here, so they're nervous. They'll come out. So I sit here and I feed them. I enjoy watching them eat. How weird, you know? How much can you really enjoy watching something eat? But I do with the koi. I go up under that waterfall a lot. I put aerators in the pond there and there. And those are Aquascape aerators. And that one's bubbles are bigger because I put a rock over top of it. Like I gave it a little cove so that the bubbles will come up around it. Really cool. Really, really cool. But it actually helps, I've noticed, with keeping the water from getting stagnant. That's why I decided when I got those, I thought, oh, I can move the pump now. And I did that. So if you can see the wall that the pump is in, and then the water gets sucked through there. And then all the debris. If anybody's wondering, there are 2 goldfish. Let me see if I can find them. This one here is a Shambukin from last year that somebody gave me. He made it just fine, but the other one, I don't know where he went. The frogs that were here laid eggs, and I had to kick them out so that I could redo this. Well, they must have laid eggs because I have baby frogs everywhere. But there are some koi, Shambukin, and goldfish. And that little fat one, that's a goldfish. And there's, yeah, the other one right there is a goldfish. So they all get along just fine. They could care less. And then the pool's for Lily. She loves that. She gets in there and messes around all the time. Right now she's sleeping on the couch. So I usually bring her out in the evening and she has a blast out here with me. We technically don't leash her anymore because she just turned 1 yesterday. Happy birthday, Lily. And she listens pretty well. So, and she's a lover. Even though she's a Rottweiler, she loves everybody. So we've never had a problem. She will literally lick you to death. And we just tell everybody, be careful because she'll knock you over. She loves people. So we eventually want to add a friend for her. Just somebody for her to play with. Because I think she gets lonely. I mean, we can only play with her so much. I mean, and she gets a lot of attention. She is totally spoiled by everybody. But I think she needs that interaction. She has too much energy. But there's the pond, there's the fish. Thought I'd show you guys and give you an update. I'll be adding videos from here on in. And let you see what's going on and take you on my journeys. My video, I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot more to come. I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff and take you on my little journeys with me. We've got a lot to catch up on from last year. If you're not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing and maybe giving me a thumbs up. Help me get out to other people that are interested in this stuff just like you. Hit the bell notification if you want updates whenever I upload a video or whatever. But thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.